Guys, and welcome to day 6, Santorini, Matt versus Santorini. Yesterday was Fira to Ia, and today is going to be Ia back to Fira. My initial task for this explore or adventure was to circumnavigate the entire coastline of Santorini, but there's very little point in me pushing further that way, which is to the northeast of the island. There's just nothing there. There is a road that skirts along the coast, but I'm not really in the mood for pounding along tarmac today, so I'm going to do the Caldera in reverse. I spoke about it briefly yesterday, I think it was, that most people do Fira to Ia. I know that some people do an out and a back in one day. I was going to stay one more night in Ia, but I'm done with it now, to be honest. And that's not a criticism. It's just not me. I'm not a Rolex and Michael Kors, nor Chanel, nor Louis Vuitton kind of person. And that's very much what it is, especially along the cliff edge promenade, the marble terrace where you'll find all the luxury accommodations and the expensive shops. There is a little backpackers quarter down near the bus depot. Just let me show you around. This is where I am now. I'm slipping out the back door, guys, rather than going back through Ia Centre. But this is the bus terminal, and this is where all the coaches arrive, and this is where all the guided tours set off. I've grabbed some breakfast and a coffee this morning at a really good place called Summer Habit. €11.50 for a large Americano, turkey, tomato and lettuce, toasted baguette, no cheese, no mayo, no butter, dairy free by request. Absolutely top dollar it was. And I must also give a massive shout out to Hostel 16, who put me up last night at very short notice. It's a new extension of a previous business, which is a hotel. But it cost me €40, and the benefits, I was the only person there. Wi-Fi was brilliant. I was able to download and stream, sync all my videos and photos as well. Hot water, everything was absolutely top notch. And because I was the only person there, it was really quiet. I was also able to do my laundry and get my kit washed and dried in the shower. And I've just said goodbye to the owner. So do check it out if you're looking for cheap accommodation in Ia. It's in the backpackers quarter, which is down near the bus station, and it's called Hostel 16. You'll find it on booking.com. So without further ado, I'm going to slip along the Ia to Fira road, and then I'm going to pick up the Caldera trail again. And I'm going to take a leisurely stroll back today. I got from Fira to Ia yesterday in 2 hours, and that included stoppage time for doing photos and videos and having a chat to a few people. So I think I might make this journey back my own little private walk, so don't take that personally, will you? So I'll probably see you all when I arrive back in Fira, and probably about 2 hours 15, maybe 2 hours 30. I'm just going to go a little bit slower today. I just said, guys, that this was going to be my own private little walk back to Fira, but I just can't help but give you the heads up. So when you leave Ia on the Ia to Fira road, you'll come to a little supermarket, which actually is called Market Perivolas Delicatessen. There's an ATM here as well if you need to get some cash, and you head right of the building, and you'll then see a sign here which clearly tells you where you're going and how long or how far it's going to take you. So walking path to Fira, 10 kilometers, and you head on up this way just here.
have to keep your breath under control. Otherwise you kill yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
c'è ora la cerimonia matrimoniale. I forgot to look at the next one.
Okay guys, and that's it, all done. Back in Fira Centre, having just completed the Caldera from here to Fira. I said earlier that I was going to go steady away today, but I actually finished it nearly half an hour quicker. I'm not quite sure how I managed that. Anyway, busy as usual, but this has got a much better vibe than here. And the queue that you can see there is for the cable car, which leads down to the little port or marina where the cruise ship taxis ferry people backwards and forwards. So I'm going to find some free Wi-Fi, going to log on, check out some accommodation, and then I think I'll get myself some lunch. So I found some free Wi-Fi, which is great, and I'm going to find myself somewhere now in the shade just to sit down and check out the accommodations which are available. This feels much better being back in Fira. I feel more at home here. Have a little look around. Still busy, but it's a nicer kind of busy. Okay, well that didn't take long. I checked on booking.com this morning before I left here to see what sort of level of availability there was back in Fira, and there was plenty of rooms available, all under 50 euros. One place that caught my eye was called Fira Victory Centre Apartments. The prices kept changing for some reason. I think it's got something to do with the algorithm. It knows when people are looking, and if you look too many times, I think the price goes up. I think it's designed to prompt people to book. But anyway, I'm going to go and locate them directly. I've not booked anything yet, but I'm going to go and locate them and see if there's a host there and go direct to the host. Booking.com's obviously not a charity, so someone somewhere makes some money in the middle, so I don't have a problem with that, but my budget's wearing a little bit thin now and every euro counts. So if I can go direct to the host and if they can do me a last minute cash deal, then happy days. And they should be just up this road on the right hand side. So I'm going to go back in and check on my maps now. Holy smokes everyone, what a day. After a great passage along the Caldera this morning in record time from here to Fira, having arrived in Fira, my plans of easily finding and then booking some accommodation went up in smoke. Now, I don't know whether this is because it's Sunday or whether this is just how things work in Santorini. But the problem I had was this. I was locating the properties on booking.com, but I wanted to go direct to the host. The reason being is I've maxed out my card and I've now only got cash. I'm also running tight on my budget as well. I've got 50 euros, well 55 actually, to last me 2 days. So there's no contingency money there either. So what I wanted to do, bearing in mind tomorrow night's accommodation is already booked and paid for, today I wanted to go direct to the host or the vendor and use cash to leverage a bit of a deal. But the problem I'm having, or had, was a lot of the hotels don't actually have physical receptions. They're remote check-in. So you'll get some notifications through booking.com that the key's in the door, or the key's under the mat, or the key's in a key safe and here's the code for the safe. So I was really struggling. I was walking around for hours and hours trying to find a hotel for 35 euros, and eventually I've managed to pull it off. So I've managed to get one night in Fira Vista Hotel and restaurant. It's a restaurant upstairs, and managed to get a bit of a deal on this one as well. It was being advertised at 69 euros and I've managed to get it for 40, so that's all right. So why don't you follow me and I'll show you around my little room. It's compact, but it's actually quite smart. Okay, so the rooftop taverna is just upstairs, and this is the entrance to the taverna and also to the apartments. There's further apartments just up there, and there's a little courtyard of apartments just here. In here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 little courtyard apartments. This is me, Alpha Beer, catching up with the world, and some oregano chips. So I'm room number 100, just here. And this is my humble abode for tonight. Like I said, it's compact, but it's actually quite smart. It's very simple, but effective in the way that it's been done. Nice big double bed though, 4 pillows. I'm gonna be spoilt tonight. Reading lamps, little tables, little ventilation window up there with a mozzie net on it, so I'll have that wide open tonight. The only problem with it being on the ground floor, there's no sort of balcony or outside space other than the communal courtyard, so I can't really have the door open tonight, nor the windows. And just over here, you've got some strange guy looking through the window. Got a nice contemporary hand basin, as with all the accommodations so far, even the cheapest ones I've booked. You've got a little mini fridge as well. I've already put some beers and a bottle of wine in there for later and for tomorrow. You've got a Turbo X flat screen TV, that's got Netflix and YouTube on it as well, so happy days. Nice little coffee maker as well, with some complimentary pouches or sachets or whatever, capsules that you put in there, so that's good. Coffee cups, wine glasses, hairdryer. That's my rucksack, by the way. And then just through here, got a decent shower. It did flood a little bit earlier, showers. The Greeks love them, but they're not the most efficient. You'll have to excuse my laundry drying ready for tomorrow. So yeah, you've got a rain shower attachment and also handheld shower attachment there as well. So this is Fira Vista. Normally 60 plus euros. I've managed to get it today for 40, so I'm quite happy with that. And just once again, this is the little courtyard area. Reception is just there, but as stated earlier, reception is closed. But I will be eating up there this evening because that looks alright. That's a rooftop terrace, restaurant and seating area, and I've already eyed up either a chicken or pork souvlaki for €15.50 or a gyros portion for €15.50. As with most places around here, large alpha beer, usually between €5 and €6. So I can eat tonight up there for €20. So I'm going to go and catch up with the rest of the world, check in with my good lady, my wife Emily, and enjoy my beer and my oregano crisps.